Hello once again, this is Teacher Mel, your grade 6 math tutor. We are now on the last week lesson for the third quarter. I'm here again to teach you on how to solve word problem involving the surface area of a solid figure. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for you to be updated on my next video lessons. So without further ado, just sit back, manood, mag-enjoy at makinig sa video lesson na ito. Halika, atin nang simulan! To begin with, let us have a drill on multiplying fractions, whole numbers, and mixed numbers. We're going to choose the letter of the correct answer. Are you ready? Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. And number 5. I will give you a minute to answer this. Stop this video while answering and replay it again to reveal the answer. Timer starts now. Let us now reveal the answer for the following questions. For question number 1, the correct answer is letter B, 6. And for number 2, we have letter B also, number 1. And for number 3, we have letter D, it's 45. And on number 4, we have 42, letter C. And for the last number 5, the correct answer is letter B, 40. Okay, how many of you got the score of 4 and 5? Very good. For those who get 3 and below, just need more practice in solving the surface area of the solid figure. Now, let us match the formula to its surface area. But before that, we're going to identify the name of its solid figure. We have the pyramid. We also have the cube. And then we have the rectangular prism. And we have the cone. Next is the cylinder. And the last one is the sphere. Now, let us match the formula to its surface area. The first formula is the surface area is equals to s squared times 6. Which of the solid figure has this formula? Correct. It belongs to the cube. Next, we have the surface area is equals to 4 pi r squared. Correct. It belongs to the sphere. Next, we have length times width plus length times height plus width times height times 2. Belongs to? Very good. It belongs to the rectangular prism. Next, we have the surface area is equals to pi r squared times 2 plus pi r height times 2. Both have circles, so it belongs to the cylinder. Next, we have the surface area is equals to base times height times 2 plus side squared. belongs to the square pyramid. And the last one belongs to the cone. The surface area of the cone is equals to pi r squared plus the pi r side. Did you get the perfect score? Good job! Let us talk about our topic for today, solving problem involving surface area of the solid figure. Problem number 1. What is the surface area of a box which measures 60 centimeters long, 48 centimeters wide, and 36 centimeters high? Now let us do the UPSC steps in solving problem. Let us first understand the problem. How do we understand the problem? First, you should know what is the problem all about. The problem is all about the box which measures 60 centimeters long, 48 centimeters wide, and 36 centimeters high. What do you think is the figure of the box? Using the given number, 60 centimeters long, 48 centimeters wide, and 36 centimeters high. They have different sizes. Do you have the clue now? What is the figure of the box? Very good. It is a rectangular prism. So therefore, what does the problem wants us to find out? The problem wants us to find out the surface area of the box. Let us now plan what to do. So based on our problem, what do you think is the shape of the box? So the box is a rectangular prism. And what is the formula used to find the area of the rectangular prism? So the formula is length times width plus length times height plus width times height times 2. So we just substitute the given number in our formula. So we are now ready to solve. Next is to execute our plan by solving it. Let us now solve. Following the Gemdas rule, let us start with the operation inside the grouping symbols. As you can see, there are two operations involved. Let us start with multiplication. This one. We also have here, and the other one is this. So let's start multiplying. So if you multiply 20 times 48, we've got 2,288, and 60 times 36, we have 2,160, and 48 times 36, the answer is 1,728. And after that, we are going to add all the numbers inside the parentheses, and we've got 6,768. So, and then what will we do next? The meaning of the number outside the parentheses, there is no operation involved, but it is understood that it is multiplication. So you will just multiply 6,768 by 2, and the answer is 13,536 centimeters squared. That is our final answer. To check if our answer is correct, let us just recompute what we have did a while ago. So just multiply again. So we got the same answer. So our answer is correct. They are the same. So our answer is correct. Problem number 2. Laura wants to paint all the sides of the pyramid she built for her math project, as shown. What is the surface area that Laura will paint? Let us now understand the problem. To understand the problem, you should know what is the problem all about. The problem is all about Laura who wants to paint all the sides of the pyramid? Remember, only the sides of the pyramid. What kind of pyramid does she wants to paint? Look at the picture beside. What kind of pyramid? Look at the base. What is the shape of the base? Correct. It is a rectangular pyramid. Now, what does the problem want you to find out? So the problem is asking only for the surface area that Laura painted. Let us now plan what to do. Again, what kind of pyramid does Laura wants to paint? Correct, it is a rectangular pyramid. Which area does she wants to paint? So only the side of the pyramid. So how many sides are there? We have 4. And how many congruent faces that it has? We have 2 congruent faces. The faces facing us, this one is the big triangle, congruent to the other side. And on the side is the small triangle, is also congruent to this side. Okay, so we have 2 congruent faces. So and then, since we have 2 congruent triangles, and we have the formula for our triangles is base times height divided by 2. We have 2 triangles, the small triangle and the big triangle. So this will be our formula. Since we're going to multiply this with 2, we can cancel this one so that it would be easier for us to solve. So cancel 2 and 2. The same also here. We're going to make this one fraction so that we can cancel. So, cross cancellation. So, the remaining formula now, our final formula for rectangular prism now is base times height for the small triangle plus the base times height for the big triangle. Okay. Next. What are the given? So, the given here is the length is 8 cm, the width is 5 cm, and the height is 12 cm. And then, we're going to substitute the formula with the given number. So, using our given, so look at the small triangle. The small triangle is located here. And we found the width is 5. That's why we have 5 here. And the height is 12. And then we're going to solve for the big triangle. Look at the big triangle. What is the length? The length is 8. That's why we have 8 here. Times the height, which is 12. We are now ready to solve. Okay, so we all know that the rectangular pyramid has 2 congruent faces, the small triangle and the big triangle. And our formula will be base times height for the small triangle and base times height for the big triangle. So just substitute the given formula with the given number on the problem. So for the smaller triangle, just look at the number. The side of the small triangle we have 5, so that's why we have 5. Then let us just multiply. So 5 times 12 is 60, and for the bigger triangle, we have 8 times 12 is 96. We're going to add. So the surface area Laura wants to paint is 156 centimeter squared. Now, let us check if our answer is correct. To check if our answer is correct, we just work backward. So our answer is 156. Let us subtract it with the small triangle, the area of the small triangle, which is 60. The answer is 96. Our answer now is correct because we found 96 here in our solution for the problem. Problem number 3. A salt container has a shape of a cylinder. The radius of the cylinder is 1.5 inches and the height is 6 inches. Find the surface area of the container. Let us now understand the problem. First, you should know what is the problem all about. So the problem is all about the salt container in a cylindrical shape with a radius of 1.5 inches and the height of 6 inches. What does the problem want you to find out? So the problem wants to find out the surface area of the cylinder. What is the surface area formula for the cylinder? Let us now plan what to do in this problem. So we all know that we want to find out the surface area of the cylinder. Using the given formula, the formula for the cylinder is pi r squared times 2 plus pi r height. So based on the given number, we have the radius is 1.5 and the height is 6 cm. Let us now substitute. So the value for phi is 3.14 times the radius, what is 1.5 cm squared, and the height is 6 cm. Let us now solve the problem. So using the given formula, let us substitute with the given number. So to solve this kind of equation, we are going to start within the grouping symbols. So inside the grouping symbols, we have here the exponent and multiplication. So we will perform first the exponent, which is 1.5. What is 1.5 times 1.5? We have 2.25. This one. And then here, we just multiply 1.5 by 6. And that is 9. And next, so multiply 2.25 by 3.14, we've got 7.065. And we multiply 3.14 times 9, we have 28.26. And then multiply this one by 2. And the answer is 14.13 for the circle, for the two circles, and 56.52 for the circular height. So our answer is 70.65 inches squared. To check if our answer is correct, just recompute your answer. Problem number 4. A certain music box has a shape of a cube. Each side of the music box is 15 cm long. What is the surface area of the box? Let us now understand. The problem is all about the cubical music box that measures 50 cm long. So 15 cm is on one side of the box. Next, we have what does the problem wants to find out. So the problem wants us to find out the surface area of the music box. And then, we're going to plan. Based on the given, we have the formula for the cube is equals to a squared times 6. And the given a side of the cube is only 15 cm long. So what we are going to do is to just substitute the formula. The side is equals to a squared. So we will substitute this one with 15. Let us now solve using our formula. Surface area is equals to a squared times 6. By substituting, the side of the cube is 15. So what is 15 to the second power? We have 225 cm squared. Multiplied it by 6. Our final answer is 1,350 centimeter squared. Now let us now check if our answer is correct. Just work backward. So just 1,550 divided by 6 because there are 6 faces of the cube. And the answer now is 225. So it is found here in our solution. So our answer is correct. So and then if you divide 215 divided by 15, the side of the square, one side of the square is 15 centimeter. Problem number 5. A spherical tank is made up of stainless materials for water container. Has a radius of 7 meters. How much materials used to make the spherical tank? Okay, to understand the problem, you should always know what is the problem all about. So the problem is all about the spherical tank made up of stainless materials with radius of 7 meters. What do you want to find out? The surface area of the sphere. So we all know that the problem is asking for us to find the surface area of the sphere. And then, let us now plan what to do. So since we all know that the sphere has the formula of pi r squared, we are going to use this formula to solve this problem. Let us now solve. To solve the problem, we are going to use the formula 4 pi r squared. And let us substitute the formula with the given number. So the value of pi is equal to 3.14 and the radius is 7. So radius squared. So 7 to the second power. So we will do first the exponent. So what is 7 to the second power is 49 times 3.14 times 4. So if we are going to multiply 3.14 times 49, we will get 153.86. And then multiply this by 4. So our final answer will be 615.44 meters squared. To check if our answer is correct, just recompute your answer. And our final answer is 615.44 meters squared. That is all for today's lesson. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for you to be updated on my next video lessons. This is Teacher Mel saying, the more you practice, the better you'll be. The harder you train, the great in you they'll see. Bye!